Hey guys, this is Tim
Priscilla,
and we are the
Bug Bug Gang.
yes sir guys. We're back with another video, and this video topic is about mom parenting versus dad parenting, guys.
Guys, we all go through it.
Guys, I'm here to stand up for the dads right now, okay?
Moms, it's okay. There are babies. It's okay.
Now, dads. Now, I understand, like, for the most part, dads always don't want to be the bad guy, okay? Okay, sometimes we do. Sometimes we're like, okay, let me, you know what I'm saying? I got to step in because it's like, no, they're doing too much at this point. Because the moms can be pushovers. But for some reason, sometimes we don't always, like, for the small things, it's like, okay.
Yeah, for sure. You just let it go.
Have you seen them do it? Or, they talking back or being bad, you handle it, But, of course, they go sick of them, on us. And,
Yes, you go. I tell you, with our youngest son, Ricky, he's the baby of our family. And, I definitely baby him.
Yeah.
That's
too much, guys.
That's too always much. Been a hard thing for me. And even with my son, my first son, Junior, in the beginning, he was just, oh my gosh, like the second love of my life. And just, I was wrapped around his finger, so I let him do,
Still is, but he more lenient. Like, he knows what now to do and what not to do and what he gonna get away with.
For sure.
Now, Ricky, no. No, even me, I'm a little softer with him than I was with Junior, Maya, Zola. But
most definitely.
Ricky, like, we argue about Ricky because he's a baby boy, but he the last child.
He is. You guys.
I don't know. I think I became more like, okay, like giving in more, but it do get frustrating sometimes.
For sure,
especially the whining and crying. I'm like, you're 4 years old now. Hey. Talk and cut that shit out, so
I mean, like, for the most part, Rick, he will, fuss if he doesn't get, what he wants, or he doesn't always communicate it, so he'll lean to just fussing immediately. But I think as time goes on and he starts to communicate more, he'll definitely, because he's starting to do way better than, previously. But, like you said, there has been times in the past to where we have gone to a grocery store or wherever we go to shop, and, Rick has turned up.
Yeah.
And to the point to where it's definitely embarrassing, because you're out in public, you can't pop them, or, I mean, you can, but you're going to be that crazy looking parent,
Yeah.
And you want to make sure you start at home doing that, for sure.
Yeah, no, for sure. It starts at home anyways. You can't wait to discipline your kids while you're out, okay, guys? Like, people gonna look at, it's not back in the day where you can pop them and you get away with it. No, people look at you like, that's abuse.
Right, and I tell you, it used to be like, oh, that white mom, she let her kid do whatever they want, but now, no, I'm telling you, I'll walk around sometimes. I'll see the different race moms.
Yeah,
even the grandpas. You better stop it.
Yeah. You see them. You see a couple of them, but it's not a lot of people that actually will spank their kids in public. So
for sure.
Even us, like, that's a no-go. I'd have heard family members get in big trouble for doing stuff like that.
For sure.
So yeah, I mean, I believe in spankings and I believe in discipline. I believe in all of that, but like I said, it starts from home, and it is like, a certain age, it's like, okay, like, my girls are already old enough to be like, okay, hey, we'll take your phone away, we'll take your game away.
The phone hurts, y'all.
Yeah. So we'll take, we at the age where we don't have to spank them or anything. We'll just take some away,
For sure.
But my boys growing up, and of course they need spanking sometimes. But to each his own. I get it. People don't believe in that. I do not argue with that but I'm an old school soul, and I believe in respect. Yes, and if we don't teach them the right way, guys, they gonna grow up and they gonna think it's okay to do certain things, and then they get in big trouble.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure. And it was a point in time in our marriage where, he was the main, like, person who was disciplining.
Oh, yeah.
He came to me and he was like, I don't always want to be the bad guy. Why can't you do something?
I don't.
And it definitely clicked in my head like a light bulb, like, why do I always say, "Oh, your dad's gonna come spank you if you don't stop"?
Because I used to tell her like it's embarrassing if you just with your kids and they turn up like that with you. How's that gonna make you feel? Like as a mom, it's like you don't have no respect over your kids, none of them. No, like they gotta know that you mean business and that you're serious too.
For sure. And you guys, I'm not gonna lie and say that I don't or I did not allow my kids to walk over me, because yes, there was many times where
a lot of moms do, and there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just something that y'all don't do, and y'all have
some
that
people
super
come
soft
with it, but me, no, y'all. Like I'm not saying like it's like more love that I have for my kids. It's not. I don't know. Maybe I have more patience, or I just let things go, and I'm just like, they're a baby, whatever, But that's still not okay.
No, it's not okay, at all. But this is. I mean, having kids is a learning experience, guys.
Is, you guys.
Having your kids and growing up and raising them on your own, it's like we don't have any help or anything like that. So like I said, like you teaching them everything, so it's not going to be an easy roller coaster, guys. This is, if you're a first time parent, it's a learning experience, guys, so.
And especially because like, I've been married to my husband, with all of our kids. So it's like, I always had him to lean on, like, oh, you know what? I don't have to do the bad stuff. I'm going to let him handle it because he's stronger than me. He's tougher than me. He can handle it.
Yeah.
But that's not fair to him. It's like always I'm having to spank them, or I'm always having to discipline them. It's not fair to the guys, you guys. And I know a lot of women do that.
Yeah.
I know a lot of them. I've heard stories several times,
Facts.
Like the dad walks in the door, act right, and boom, they're back to good.
Oh, yeah.
Daddy walks
we don't, I'm telling you, it don't even have to be always a spanking, guys. We can look at the kids and they know they know we mean business. Like, hey, stop that shit, and for the mom, you like, no, stop, no. They have so much patience out this world, but a dad,
right?
What? I'm gonna tell you one more time. I'm gonna tell you one more time. Like, bro, no, we don't. And guys, again, it's not like we're abusing our kids or even a lot of men that discipline and spank their kids. No, like what I do, guys, is literally the especially for my girls. Like, I'm like, all right, hold out your hand. Boom. One or two hits. If I don't get the good first one, I get the second one, and that's it for me to grip. I don't get like old school. My mom used to get the switch on my ass, bro. So we used to have to go pick out the switch. I'm talking about brothers, one on one side, the other one on another side, and she pop, pop. I'm talking about getting our butts, belts, rods, everything, guys. Anything she can get her hands on. And back in her mom and them back in their day, it was even worse than that,
I can only imagine.
I don't believe in all of that extra stuff, especially these days, and you don't need to do all of that anyways.
For sure, you guys. Like, I think the hitting on the hand, it's more so of the scare. Like getting hit on your hand, do it to yourself or not, you're like, oh shit. That's like, okay, they got my attention. Yeah. Versus like, of course your ass is gonna hurt. No. But your hand, it's like, okay, that's like a sensitive spot.
No, facts.
So it's definitely for the scare, you guys.
No, facts, guys. Facts. So but to each his own, guys. However you raise your kids, that's you. I'm just saying, like, if you want respect and you want to demand that respect from your kids, you have to do some type of like my homeboy London. I don't think he like whip his kids or anything, but he put them on a wall. They do like workouts, and that's the new school thing. But however you do it,
and it's benefit.
However you do it is how you do it. But long as you disciplining them and showing them what's right and what's wrong, don't be the parent that let your kids run over you.
No, y'all.
Don't be that parent that you don't care how they talk, you don't demand no respect. Don't be that parent, guys, because in the long run, it's going to hurt you. Maybe right now, it's like, oh, whatever, when they get older to really talk, it's really going to hurt you and it's going to make you look bad, guys.
For sure, you guys. You don't deserve to have to, like go through that in the future. And even your child's only going to learn what you teach them. They're like a sponge. They're going to soak everything you give to them.
No, facts.
And if you just let them do whatever they want, you guys, no. Not these days. Everything's crazy, y'all.
No, facts.
Get on board, guys.
If you don't, I'm telling you, if you don't teach them something, you know, they're gonna go through a cycle,
for sure,
and they're gonna get taught the wrong way.
Mm-hmm.
And once you get in the system, special as a colored,
Mm-hmm.
black, mixed child, you get in the system, it just feel like you just stuck in there, guys. And
sure.
you got to go through so much to get stuff off your name and everything like that, guys.
Yeah, you're already a different color. They already look at you a certain type of way, you guys.
Yeah, guys. So
I would definitely say, ladies, let's step up. Let's step up and, you know, give our man a little bit of a break from being the bad guy all the time.
Yeah, for sure. Because like I said, like especially my girls, like, you know, I'm like, no, I don't want to be the bad guy all the time. And I tell her that. We have argued in the past about that. And of course now, like, they know mama don't play.
Yeah.
You know, but they still get away with more stuff with her than me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But like I said, she's just one of those moms. You know, but
just one of those moms.
It's not a bad thing though. But it's just like, hey, like, dads
Okay,
don't want to always be the bad.
Yes, but at the same token, the girls, they definitely respect me. They don't just talk to me disrespectful. Things they get away with will be maybe like cleaning up. And, like, not cleaning up all the way they should.
Yeah.
I don't think it's no disrespect. They talking back all the way.
It's a certain way that I feel like your kids should talk to you and play with you. You know? Like, not saying that the girls that they do that, but I'm just saying, like, in the past where, you know, I'm like, the jokingly, you know, like, I don't know, like, I'll play with my kids to a certain extent, and then I'll be like, okay, don't play with me like that, or don't say that. I can't think of, like, no details or anything like that, but it's like sometimes if you open that door for your kids to talk and play with you like a friend, and they'll start talking to you in that way, and then like they'll say something that's off the wall, you know, and of course that was a learning experience to me because I played so much, especially with my kids. I'm the fun dad, guys. Now I'm the aggressive dad, the disciplined dad, but also I'm the fun dad.
He's the fun one too, you guys.
So I like to have fun with them.
He's rolls around everywhere,
play wrestling, doing all type of things. So I know firsthand, like, okay, I like having fun, and I used to joke with my kids all the time, but then again, my girl's older, so it was just like, I felt disrespected a couple of times about the jokes or anything like that. I'm like, hey.
Or he, you know, he'll play with them and, you know, tap them on the shoulder, slap them on the head, so, you know, play around.
Yeah.
And they'll think like, oh, okay, it's okay. So after we're done playing, they'll come behind him and slap him on his head.
Oh, yeah, something like that, guys. I used to be playing a game and I'll just get slapped or anything like she said. And I'm like, wait, what? Wait, we're not playing right now. Like, and then they're like, oh, and I'm like, no. Like, so I teach them both. Like, hey. When I'm serious, I'm serious. But I'm joking. You can joke. But again, like I said, guys, certain ways you don't even want to give them that. You know what I'm saying? That level type. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So you can play with your kids and have fun. But I just, like the joking level or you know what I'm saying, stuff like that.
They gotta know when to turn it on, turn it off.
Yeah, it's to a certain extent. Okay, guys. But
most definitely.
But yeah, it's a learning experience. It's definitely a learning experience, and it's been a fun journey so far. But
it has
definitely. This is a topic that we had. We was talking in the car, and we was like, "Hey, you know, that's a podcast video right there, guys."
For sure, because it happens.
A lot of people
do that. You know,
a lot of people go through that.
It just happens. You know, you can look at yourself, look at your family. Everybody goes through it sometimes, and I tell you, you know, it's definitely important because, you know, with a 2-parent household, you know, where I lack on, he picks up.
No, facts.
Where he lacks on, I pick up.
No, facts.
So, you know, without him, you know, my kids would not be as respectful and, you know, good as what they could be.
And having good manners. Like, it's hard. How many times you'd have heard these days a young kid cussing in front of their mom or being disrespectful around adults? That is so common now.
That is.
Back in the day, you couldn't do that stuff like that because there was more whoopings.
Yeah.
And there was more stuff like that. But of course, like, I feel like it was too far back in the day. But still, like I said, like, it was more respect, you know? Like, kids knew not to disrespect adults, you know?
Yeah, and if you look at society right now, you guys, there is kids having kids.
No, and that's where it starts.
So the mamas is young-minded.
That's where it starts. That's where it starts.
They don't care.
Man, I'm telling you, that's where it starts. And a lot of females have that mindset like, oh, I'm never gonna whoop my kids, or I'm never gonna do this to my kids, or like they have that mindset and they can't handle it. They lose their freaking mind. Like you see them, man, I'm talking about them parents going through it that don't care, you know. But if you care, you'll really take the time, and it's not always about whoopings, but you'll really take your time out to show them the right and wrong way. You cannot let stuff slide, guys. You just can't.
No.
With your kids, take the time to teach them the right way, you know? That's just what it is, you know what I'm saying? Like, teach them the right way, you know, because I'm telling you, they're going to get out in this world, and it's nothing like that. Nobody going to treat them like that. Nobody going to treat them like
the way you treated them. Let them get by with whatever they want to do.
They're not going to do it.
No, you guys. I'm telling you.
It start at home, you know. And again, like I said earlier, discipline, you know, that start at home also. You can't do that shit in public, you know. But start at home. My kids so far, like, we're great parents. I don't have to do that. Like, I don't have to. They know we don't play. And that's just what it is. Like, I have a great relationship with my kids, and you know, I just see a lot of other people going through stuff. But
most definitely,
like, I see a lot of other kids doing stuff. I'm like, oh, man, it couldn't be mine, you know.
Yeah.
But my kids know. Even my kids will go in public and see a kid crying or turning up. They'll look at that. They'll say, that boy need a whooping. Bro, they'll tell us that.
They will, y'all.
That boy need a whooping.
They will. Yes, you
Bro,
guys.
I'm like, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? But that's the way we raise our kids, you know, like, we don't, they understand that, guys, and I don't see nothing wrong with that, you know. It's like, long as you ain't going as far as abusing them, putting marks on them, and doing stuff like that,
guys.
That's weird activity, guys, but, you know what I'm saying? However you do it, that's how you do it, guys. But that's pretty much the end of that topic, guys. Stay tuned for more videos and comment down below and let us know
you guys.
What you guys think. Yeah, and subscribe. Press the subscribe button, guys. Again, we almost at our second goal.
Yes, you guys.
And help us get there. Thanks, guys, for watching, and we're out.